So what do we have here? The art critic now.
This
Maybe
lady's
that
really
helps us in
interested
some
that
way, shape,
mural
or
up
form.
there.
Because there really isn't a whole lot else. Apparently we can go through here, but apart from that.
She has this air about her. The air of someone who knows stuff.
She's just
This
looking.
lady's...
Whoops.
I think I'll do the talking.
I don't know. Kitty talking could make it more interesting.
Hi there. I couldn't help but notice you're examining that mural up there.
Pardon me? Oh, yes, indeed I am, yes.
Can you tell me anything about it?
Why, of course. You see, there is a certain ambiguity in regard to the vivacious and decidedly histrionic undertones of the disjunctive perturbation present within the artist's essentially transitional brushwork. Wouldn't you say?
That is a person that knows things and rubs it
Of
into you.
course,
Kind of
you
like a
must not
doctor.
let this hint of over-specificity on my part overshadow the obviously resonant spatial relationships between the reductive quality of the lines and the commitment to a rigorously formal approach on the artist's behalf.
Actually...
What you must understand is that the work echoes its own edges with its obsequious interior dialogue, and even replicates itself, paradoxically denying any allusion to a juxtaposed mythopoetical reality.
That's actually kind of funny because that woman right there, it's like the people that know things, like exactly what I was just talking about with the doctor. So I can spend like 30 minutes of talking and description, and you have absolutely no idea what's going on or what they are telling you, and all they do is describe that you have a butt plug stuck in your ass, and you know it doesn't get out, and that's literally all that they are saying. But in 30 minutes, like, could have been done way easier, but they just do it in a way so that they are superior to you. Oh well, that's
Yeah,
just
but
do
what
us.
does it all mean?
Aren't you paying attention, young man?
I was,
It
well,
signifies
not
that
exactly,
the
but
structuralist paradigm under which the creator diligently operated is flush with interpolated post-dialectic musings that cannot be rightfully ignored.
I can
That's
ignore it.
oversimplifying it a bit, but yeah, okay.
I want to know about our
What can
items
you tell
first.
me about this bus ticket?
An incisive voyagerial metaphor, rectangularly encased in an obviously sarcastic homage to utter futility and cavalcading materialism.
Well, a bus ticket is materialism in a way because you have
What do
a
you
ticket on your
think of this
smartphone.
cauldron?
An unrelentingly piercing allusion to corporeal gastronomic enslavement, in the almost puritanical form of a hemisphere, wrought of sacrosanct hunger, both telluric and spiritual.
You
Well,
nailed
more
it on the head.
telluric. But hey,
What do you think of this slingshot?
Kinda shoddy if you ask me.
What?
oh, thank you.
Inextricably inferior.
I have this pocket full of trash.
Such a buckish postmodernist cliché turned anti-cliché, or as some would put it, mudful reversed boilerplate. Not an entirely surprising denouement coming from a distinguishably inexperienced dabbler in the arts, but one I uncontemptuously applaud nonetheless.
Yeah, it's just trash, really.
Precisely. Wink wink, as they say.
Okay, so we continue
What
with the
is the
actual story
significance of
part.
the
That
divided
other stuff
heart?
wasn't that funny.
It is clearly a
interesting,
corollary
or
of the
anything.
coronary metaphors which permeate the opacity and quintessential divergence of pervasive aesthetic hierarchies in the artist's oeuvre.
I agree. I'll leave you
Okay,
to
that
critique.
one
Indeed,
worked a
indeed.
lot faster than I anticipated. But he doesn't figure anything out here right now, right? What do we have here?
My word, that's gorgeous. This
bed
is
certainly
my
is.
homeland, kidday. She doesn't care. Kind of makes you want to retire, live a simpler life, tend to the cattle, squeeze milk out of their Never mind.
Yes, kid-friendly.
Gorgeous, but I have stuff to do.
Like what?
Breathtaking. But we have things to take care of. She's not going anywhere without me.
I wanted to look at it. Where's the arena? Not a whole lot. I want to look at the mural first. Hey, where's the dragon?
An intricate monochrome mural in stark contrast with the intense colors all around it. It seems to tell a pretty convoluted story.
Hello? Oh, I need to click for it to go away. That was kind of weird. Okay, but
An
using it
intricate-
gives the same thing. Okay. Come ask Kere.
Just peep it yourself, Mr. Art Critic.
Fine. Old man.
A senior citizen enjoying his time on that bench. He seems really peaceful.
Well, he's just sitting there.
I'd rather do that.
Fine, we do the talking.
Good evening.
A good evening to you, young man.
Such a pretty town, Forumaris.
Yes, and an old and storied one, too. Oh, if these walls could speak. The birds, the deaths, the wars.
Maybe
I heard
it's
the
better that
birds.
they can't speak. Boy, what a sight, huh?
Yes, yes, it is superb. The rolling hills, with their scents of hay and white flowers. The gently grazing herds. Sometimes I wish they placed this bench the other way around. But, I guess this way you can admire the mural.
Is the painting old?
Didn't think about placing the bench the other way around, honestly.
Older than most things in this town. How old exactly, though, I cannot tell you.
Is there a story behind it?
Yes, there is. But do you have the time to listen to it?
I think so.
Yes, I do.
Now, legend has it that a long, long time ago, on top of a mountain overlooking Forum Maris, a Solomonar, that's an ancient wizard, was conjuring thunder and rain when, below, a terrifying Balaur, that's a dragon, attacked the town. The masks, sworn defenders of the town, could not defeat the dragon, but could not live either. So they sent an innocent young shepherd girl by the name of Miwara and her dog Azor to beg for the Solomonar's assistance. Miwara and Azor's journey up the mountain was not without peril. See, the Solomonar had laid many traps and cunning magical obstacles to stop anyone from disturbing his ritual. But Miwara and Azor were smart and agile and resilient, so they made it to the mountaintop and told of the dragon's attack. But the Solomonar was red with anger and could not see beyond the fact that a girl and her dog had conquered his defenses. And since they had proven to be smart and agile and resilient, he transformed Miwara and Azor into a black and a white cat, forever cursed to roam the hills and mountains without ever resting again. Then he did make his way down to Forum Maris and found it in smoldering ruins, and the masks all but defeated, making their last stand against the beast. He fought the dragon for 3 days and 3 nights, and finally crushed it down into the mountain, burying it in the bowels of the earth. Afterwards, he cried tears of remorse for foolishly cursing the shepherd girl and her dog, and erected a monastery in their remembrance. That castle above the town that everyone fears, its steeple is all that remains of the monastery the Solomonar built ages and ages ago. It became corrupted, and some folks say that it's from the evil that the remains of the dragon still hold. I hear the masks are once again guarding the castle now that its rightful heir has returned. But who would risk going all the way there to see if it's true? Not many, dear. Not many.
I would like to.
Wow, that was fascinating.
I'm glad to hear you say that, young man. I'm still here to tell the story, but for how long? No one really knows or cares about it other than me and the masks themselves. Maybe once I'm gone, so it shall disappear into oblivion.
Let's hope not.
No, I don't want to hear it again.
I'll be off now. Have a nice
That was a
evening.
pretty nice story
You
to end the
too,
video, so
young
I hope you enjoyed it.
Goodbye.
The story was certainly worth listening to. I'm not exactly sure if that helps us, apart from the fact that we know we probably have to go to the castle now, but we'll find it out. So, yeah, until next time, farewell.